Good afternoon, everyone. It's been such a long time. To be honest, I just didn't have much. Oh, you saw her. I didn't have much to publish. I'm not like a hardcore homesteader yet. So it's not like I had so much planning and stuff to do. And life just went on, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna publish crap. If I don't have anything to say. I've been publishing a little bit more on my French channel, so that kept me busy, and you just had a glimpse of her. I would like you to meet Freya. Oh, this is our new puppy. She's 10 weeks old. It's been almost 2 weeks since we've had her at home, and we've been busy. She's an Australian shepherd, I think. Ow, 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 ow. And everybody's in love with her. So, but she's not what I want to talk to you today. I wanted to talk to you about the Pantry challenge from Three Rivers Homestead. I saw it going on last year, and I thought it was interesting, but I didn't have that much of a pantry yet. I'm sitting in front of one of my pantries. And it is completely filled. I am always so crazy about food. I did do a lot of canning. I'm saying a lot. It's really not that impressive when you compare to other people, but I've been happy with what I've done since it's my first year. I did can a fair amount of food, and I did use a fair amount of food too, so I'm happy about that. But grocery bills have been going up and up. Okay, I have some boys that feel a little excited about the camera. So yeah, I did use a lot of it. I'm really happy because we're now entering January, and I still have a lot of it. To be honest, I did not use as much I think I should have. So I think because, you know, I've been looking at my shelves, and I feel it's so satisfying that I don't even want to touch it. So yeah, I need to, because I'm starting to plant my garden, and you know, life goes on, and I will need these jars and this space, and it's there to eat. So without further ado, I'm gonna make a tour with you guys about all the food I have, and I will try to do my best to keep you updated on this. I know we all make our rules, and mine, I think I'm gonna try to really not go to the grocery store at all. The only exception I'm gonna make, I think, is going to be with milk, and that does not include to go to the grocery store, because I actually order it from a local producer, and they order it. I know it's just semantics, but still. And maybe eggs. I have a friend of mine that has a few chickens, and she often has too many of them, so I buy them for cheap. So if she has some, I'm gonna buy some from her. Other than that, I don't think I'm gonna buy eggs. If I do, I'm gonna order it from the same place I ordered the milk. Other than that, I just did a big grocery. I just did a big grocery haul, not a haul, but I did buy a lot of food, mostly fresh stuff and stuff that I don't have anymore that I usually buy. I didn't have like rice. I don't think I had rice in what I unpacked. If I don't have rice, I'm gonna buy rice, because we eat a lot of it. I usually have always rice, now I don't. So I bought stuff that I usually buy in my every week grocery, and a lot of fresh food, because that's the thing that's gonna be a challenge for us. So I'm really gonna try hard, because when I put some stuff in the freezers and stuff, I did think in a way that we would have everything we need in terms of veggies and stuff like that. But I do have 5 kids and kids are picky. I'm trying to work with that, to break that, but we do what we gotta do. I'm gonna start here because it's right in front of me and I didn't unpack it yet. This is an order I did from a local store, a local bulk store. And these are the pastas, like I said, these are farfalle. We have macaronis, farfalles, all farfalle and macaronis and frayat. And there might be a few things I did not mention that I will buy if I don't, if I run out of, and one of those things is coffee. I'm not gonna go 2 months without coffee. No. I have fusilli, penny, and coffee. So that's what's going on with this order. Along with this challenge, I'm also doing a no spend challenge for the month of January. This one I'm gonna do in French, so if you speak French and you follow me, you can go there and see that. I'm not gonna go too much into details about this. We'll just continue with our challenge. I had this really small place that everything else was overflowing, so I managed to empty this that was full of electronics and stuff to put some stew. This is some gelée de pomme. It's apple, you know, to put on toasts. I have some tomatoes and some broth. I have a lot of broth. I'm guessing we're gonna eat a lot of soups in the next months. On this side, this is my biggest space. I have a lot of peach butters, peaches, peach jams. So this is, we did not eat that much of them because honestly we don't eat that much toasts, but we will have to. I have some spicy sauce. I have some tomato paste up there with a few like remnants of, I don't know, lentils, a few pastas, things like that. That's gonna come handy eventually. I do have some broths here, some spaghetti sauce. This is some chicken soup I made with some extra sauerkraut. I had it. It is super good, super delicious. I have some. This is tomatoes, diced or crushed tomatoes. Down here I do have some more stew. This is some white sauce for like Alfredo style sauces. It's not white, but I'm gonna have to put some more ingredients with it. I do have some canned ground beef, some salsa. On this shelf we have tomatoes, some more chicken soup, chili, and yeah, chicken soup. This is some couscous. I don't know how it's called in English. And this last shelf is a load of potatoes. I do have this rice here, but I'm trying to keep, I'm gonna put it in the garage because we don't really like it, so we will keep it for emergencies, but not for like eating on the day-to-day. I have these little shelves here that used to be completely full, but I did eat most of it. I did have a lot of fermented stuff, fermented veggies. I do have, so I only have this left. I have a lot of chili and a few cream, some beans, some all sorts of things. This is something that's gonna go too. Now I'm going into my official pantry, the one in my kitchen, my daily pantry. This one is also overflowing. I'm a little bit ashamed. We do have some oats, some cereals. Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's one thing I'm still gonna buy. It's Cheerios, because my kids thrive from eating Cheerios during breakfast. So I do have an order, a subscription on Amazon. I do have a lot of peanuts and dates and snacks like this. Some chickpeas, noodles for chicken and noodle soups. I do have a lot of ramen. I know everything that's in there, but I don't want to get it out. I do have a lot of black beans too. I have 2 of these of black beans. We don't lack anything. Honestly, we're not gonna starve, that's for sure. Moving on to my fridge. I just cleaned it and filled it. We do have a good supply of cheese. These guys are some stuff for tonight. We're receiving tonight. These are all fermented veggies. It's pretty empty right now, but it's kind of working as intended since we're having a party tonight. This freezer here is quite a mess. I do have a lot of ingredients in there, like pepperonis and stuff like that I used to cook. I just have some desserts here with fruits. I do have a lot of stuff in here. My little fridge here is more or less used for like fermenting stuff, and oh, I do have some spillage in there, and some extra eggs, carrots. I do have my extra bread here, but the plan is to actually cook my bread, so it's no big deal. And this one here, which is also overflowing, is my main freezer. It is overflowing right now because, yeah, we have a party tonight. So all these boxes are gonna go. These are all dumplings and all kinds of hors d'oeuvres. Behind this, I have a lot of meat pies and Mexican pies. I have some zucchini bread in here and a lot of ready meals, freezer meals behind there. I tend to cook more than I need each time I cook, so I do have a lot of freezer meals in there. I do have a few lasagnas here, more and more freezer meals, and I do have some spillage down there too, with a lot of meat here. I do have some stuff that's gonna go tonight, like this. So hopefully we'll be able to empty this a little bit too. I do have another freezer in the garage. It's a medium-sized freezer, and this freezer is only for meat. We bought half a cow in September, so it is only meat and a little bit of bacon, maybe sausages and chicken. So we have a lot of food. I didn't take the time to look at it all at the same time. We're not gonna starve, that's for sure. And one last thing I wanted to show you is my growing tower, which is doing fine, but I realized that I did not use it at its full potential. Let's see this. So the main purpose for which I bought my garden tower was to grow inside during the winter, which is what I'm doing, but I realized I did bring it inside somewhere in October and then planted like my tomatoes. So you can see that they're growing, it's fine, but we're not having tomatoes right now. My plan was to have some like in January, February. So stuff is growing in there, but next year for sure I will have to, I think I should get inside in somewhere in August and then plant in it. I just procrastinated this. I do have some peppers too. So it's growing, some of them are empty. I need to see what's going on. Oh, we have a little seedling here. I did not note what I put in there. so everything's a surprise. And I do have one last thing to show you. Hello, Freya. Not Freya. Oh, okay. In my kitchen, which is, I do have all this stuff on the counter for tonight. But I do have these. These are my long keeper tomatoes that I did grow in the garden, and you can see they're still yellow. Some are starting to get red, so they might get ready during this challenge, so we might have some fresh tomatoes. I can't wait to taste them being that long on the counter. They better be good, honestly, because it's a pain in the butt, honestly, to have these on the counter for that long, especially since all the time I have a few of them that spoil, and it brings out some fruit flies and stuff like that. But if they're good, it's gonna be worth it. If they're meh, it's not gonna be worth it. So that was the tour. I'm a little bit ashamed of myself to have so much stuff. Fortunately, I know I don't waste that much stuff. I usually go in, it's like in waves where I do fill it up, then empty it, fill it up, empty it. And now we're gonna empty it, and I can't wait. Honestly, I'm sort of excited for this challenge because it's so easy to just go to the grocery store and buy some fresh stuff and sort of ignoring what's shelf stable or in the freezer just a week longer and a week longer. So this time I'm hoping we will go through most of this. I think it's a very exciting challenge. So my plan is to actually start by eating, yes, the fresh stuff, but also not just the fresh stuff. I know I have a lot of peppers in my fridge, so this can be kept for a while. Once they start to be a little less beautiful, let's say, we can still cook them. My kids like them raw, so we're gonna eat them raw as much as we can. Then I'm gonna cook them or ferment them or something like that. But I don't want to eat only all the good stuff at first. I will try to start and to not eat the same thing all the time, like in a month. So we're gonna try to go through some of the canned stuff as much as the fresh stuff in the beginning. And I'm gonna start, I'm just seeing it, some microgreens, because by the time this will be done, this will be ready, we're gonna start to have less fresh stuff in the fridge, so it's gonna be nice. I'm crossing my fingers to have some fresh tomatoes or peppers. No, it's way too early. But I do have, I just saw these, I do have these pumpkins. I have 3 pumpkins to go through too. So I'm thinking that maybe the fruits and veggies are gonna go into more in a cooked state in a few weeks, like I don't know, muffins and stuff like that. And yeah, can't wait to try this. So tell me what you're gonna do if you're participating this year in the Pantry challenge, and see you next time. Bye.